Welcome to the Mario era, chapter 134.
134 de Mario. Hey, Mario, it's coming close. The season when we take the L from the Florida Gators.
Shut the fuck
And then
up.
run the table. And run the table into the promised land, boys. How's it going?
How you guys doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Happy Whiskey Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's a smoked old fashioned.
Mhm.
Okay.
It was my birthday. I got one of those. Oh, look at you with the orange in there too. I got an orange in mine too. I got the little smoker
It's not an
kit.
orange. That's the cup.
Yeah, it's the cup that he made.
Yeah, mine too. There's an orange.
I thought it was an
downstairs.
orange peel the first time too.
Yeah.
See, there's a lime.
Cheers.
Speaking of Whiskey Wednesday, so I am going to see the Canes play at Louisville.
Ooh.
And I'm going up early with some friends. And today we secured our passes to the Buffalo Trace Distillery Tour
That is amazing.
on Thursday before the game. Hell yes.
If there was a jelly bean that was actually jealous, it would look just like me because
oh, baby.
you just gave me a
Yeah.
mouthful of those jellies.
So
Oh my
very much
goodness, that's
looking forward to
amazing.
that. Mhm.
All right.
Nice.
I'm looking at an Ask Reddit question. It says, what makes you instantly hate someone when they go to the Buffalo Trace Whiskey Tour without you?
There you go. There you go.
We
Let
won't
me know
use
you
that
want.
later on.
I'll airmail bottles to everybody.
Amen. Amen.
All right, so let's where do you guys want to get started, man? There's so much stuff. Obviously, we've got games this weekend, right? Week
Yes.
0. Then we got we're friggin' 10 days away? 10 days away.
10 days away.
From us,
How? What are
losing
the?
to Gainesville.
What are the? Are we supposed to do picks this week?
So
No,
yes,
next week.
we should do picks this week. Yeah,
I
because
mean, there's really
games this
nothing.
week.
Yeah, I'll have to text him.
We got to see how many. Well, no, we have to do picks this week.
Oh, we have to do picks.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to supply us with picks for there's only like a few games.
Yes, we have to do picks though.
We have to do picks. So yes.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
we're back to doing picks.
We're back to doing picks, bro.
I got to defend my title.
Oh, yeah, you did really good last year.
I did.
Really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Jenner's
All right.
on the hunt. I can see him. He's working. He's on
So
the
where
hunt
do you guys
get
want to
these
start?
games. I want to start with Georgia Tech at FSU in Berlin, or where are they?
We're not doing picks. We're not starting
Ireland?
the show off with
Not opening
picks.
the
Dublin?
show with
What
picks.
the
Where
fuck
are
you
they?
talking about?
They are in Dublin, Ireland. Yes.
Dublin,
Yes.
Ireland. I'm into picks. Let's
Yeah.
go.
There's only 4 games. Settle down. Settle down. But with SMU's playing, so
Yes.
Lashley in the offense. There you go.
Nevada.
And the Miami
Nevada.
Hurricane
I
JV
think.
squad.
Mhm.
They're
All
gonna
right,
be good.
so
They're gonna be good.
They're
Pro
gonna be
Football
good.
Focus decided that all the hype that Miami has been getting wasn't enough, and they said, let's go in over the top. So they got Miami number 12, which kind of syncs more up with Scoop, who has them losing 1 game and getting a bye in the playoff.
Wait, I had us only losing 1, and we got
Right, but you don't
two.
have us.
You have
but you have us losing late.
championship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then I was the idiot for saying that the University of Miami was probably rated a little too low if you look at their roster and if
True.
they had an SEC patch. Got it.
True.
I'm just following along
I got
for
you.
for the listeners at home.
So PFF has us at 12.
Rose the
For-
idiot. That's what everyone
I
needs.
think
To
we
know.
all know that I'm the idiot.
You're not the idiot.
Hey, hey,
That's
we're trying to be.
easy.
We're trying to not do that. to
We
you
passed
here.
the idiot sombrero like it's seamless. You
quite
take it.
often every episode.
Who's the village idiot? That's the beauty of us. That's the beauty
Depends
of
on
us.
what hour of what show.
Yeah, or what 15-minute segment.
That's right. What quarter of what show?
It's amazing.
Bottom line, thanks to an excellent offseason in the transfer portal, Miami now has the most talented roster in the ACC. Hurricanes should be seen as a favorite to win their first ACC title in program history and secure a college football playoff berth. End quote from PFF.
Amen. Hey, we all drank the
Everything they
Kool-Aid.
say. I didn't drink anything.
Oh, you didn't drink the Kool-Aid, but
I didn't drink any. I didn't drink a thimble of it. Having us going 12-1.
exactly.
Amazing how that works. Like what an idiot. See, here I am.
We have to go all in.
The village idiots right here.
You have to
No.
go all in.
In
with
all
the orange shirt.
in all seriousness, even if we wanted to take a tempered approach, and part of me did because this is the Miami Hurricanes, and for the last 20 years, we've stepped on our own crank. But the reality is, with that kind of roster, with Mario, year number 3, we have to. I had no choice. I had to pick that record. We don't have a choice. We have to do that. We have to. I would like to see him in the playoffs.
Here's the thing. You're totally right. You have to, because everything points to the fact that it should be. But we've seen this so many damn times, right? So what's going to happen? If you didn't, and you went against the grain, and you've got them going 8-4, I mean, Toast got them going 9-3 for Christ's sake. If you got them going 8-4 and another win better than last year, then you're just an asshole, right? You're just a jerk saying, well, come on now you're just being ridiculous. But when you pick them 12-1 to win the ACC and they go out and they go 8-4, see, it goes back to me not drinking the Kool-Aid.
For what it's worth saying, the ESPN computer has the Canes going 8-4.
Correct. I saw that. I did see that.
Mm-hmm. With an 18% chance of making the playoff and a 90% chance of winning 6 games.
Is that the floor? That's the floor?
I just find that, and this goes to what PFF just told you. I just find that impossible. And unless Cam goes down early,
like a De'Ara King sort of a deal,
like unless it's just it's an early scenario.
You don't want to Aaron Rodgers this. Come
on. No, I'm just look. I'm allowed to talk about it now. Puff Daddy, for all accounts, very, very good. But I saw some show yesterday. I mean, ESPN was on my TV. I'm not sure why. I haven't watched ESPN in 15 years on my television. And there was some dudes on there. And 3 out of the 4 guys had Cam Ward sitting in New York for the Heisman.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the goods.
The hype is everywhere.
Yes. It's
not from us. It's not from Homerland. It is from everyone else outside of the orange-green bubble. That's where it is. Everybody's singing the hyperbole praise of this Miami Hurricanes team. We have to. We have to. Now, the quote of the week for me along the lines of this, Josh Pate, OBB alumni, said, listen, I travel everywhere in the country. I know what Ohio State looks like. I know what Georgia looks like. I know what Alabama looks like. And I know what they look like when they are good. And in terms of athletes, when I come to Miami, they look identical, right? And there was plenty of times in the Golden era, Manny era, when I saw other teams, I'm like, we're small. We don't look the part. We don't pass the eye test. We don't look great coming off the bus. I think we do. And when you hear Mario make the comment, come pick up your kids, it's not like a bunch of NFL dudes are around when they needed to be, right? It's not like when it was draft season, you saw a bunch of NFL executives at the University of Miami like they would be at Alabama or Georgia or Ohio State. But you're going to see that trend reverse. And look at what happens at Georgia. Those 3 teams I keep mentioning. If our athletes can play like they're athletes, and if we are smart enough to put them in that situation, and that's the big if the coaches are going to put the talent where they need to be, then yes, I know why people are singing the praises, because we have the athletes now. And it's not just, yeah, we've said this before. We've always had the team. Look, we got Gervin Hall. We're going to turn the corner. We got Tracy Howard.
We do say it every year.
Yes. We say this. We say this every year.
But
can I ask you guys, and when's the last time we had a Rueben Bain?
Well, so let me ask you this.
When's the last time you had a Rueben Bain and then a Messidor and then Cole McConaughey and then all the other dudes who came like.
But when's the last time you had a Rueben Bain and then had a Rueben Bain come back and was even better? Like, this is going to be about, like, you've got guys now on this roster. This is their second and third year. Like, we need to see a development, guys. Like, we haven't seen that out of players. Like, they get to Miami, they never get any better. So there's a lot that has to be shown this season. We're going to see the player development. Has it been working behind the scenes with the mustache for the last 3 years? Are we going to see that on the field during the 60 minutes? The coaching staff, can they put these players in the best position to win any game regardless of the situation? What sort of adjustments can they make to put their players in the best position to win? Like, these are the questions, man. And none of that is answered by, yeah, they look the part, because this is all off the field shit. This is the stuff that we don't see, that every coaching staff has failed at since they've been here for the last 20 years.
This is not an off-ramp. This is literally just changing lanes on this avenue. I got a question, X's and Rose style, and let's discuss. He said, Can you please discuss on the Orange Bowl, boys, what plays don't you want Shannon Dawson to run this year? And I will tell you this. Whatever he ran in the red zone, throw it out. There it is. Other than that one cool play that Alex Mirabal sent to you about the, with the exit motion, return motion, that was pretty cool. So let's start in the red zone. That's me. What do you guys want him to throw out?
I want to see less horizontal passes.
That's what
Swear to God, dude, I'm the wide receiver screen. I get it. It's a play, but I don't need to see it fucking all the time.
I agree. Too much emphasis a lot of the times. We were going horizontal screen.
Don't throw to the sideline, bro. What the fuck?
And do it with a purpose, but they did it too much. I agreed.
Yes.
Scooby.
Am I supposed to answer this? What play don't I want to see Dawson run? Oh, man.
Oh, I got a good one for you.
Anything. I don't want to see him run anything inside a minute and a half.
Give it to somebody else. Just turf the whole thing. Just inside a minute and a half, somebody else call plays.
No. Again, that wasn't.
I like Toast. I really love Toast. Horizontal.
Hold on. That wasn't his call. Was that clear enough?
Okay.
So, they called a timeout there to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they call a timeout? Oh,
No
because
clue.
he had called something different. He called something where you take it and you back up a couple feet and then you do this thing like when you're proposing to somebody. That's what Dawson called. Didn't get run. So I would like for Dawson, what play don't I want Dawson to call? Anything that's told for him to call. That's what I don't want Dawson to call.
Fair enough.
Okay. That'll work.
Okay.
What else, boys?
I'm dead ass serious.
He's
Let the
ass.
man, dead ass.
Well, so
let
let me
the
ask-
man
Cook.
run his offense.
That's what the
So,
kids say these days.
Let me ask you this, because I made reference to it. There was a clip of some of our friends from up north talking about the Canes and talking about the thing that they brought up Rueben Bain specifically, believing that he will regress because we just do not develop down here. So my question is, how much of a step forward does he take? How much better is he this year than last year? Like, is he going to be a game dominator?
Yes. Here's why. Because he's different. The guys that were great here, fine. They had great coaching. They had great mentorship. They had great motivation. What makes the greats great? Themselves. The dudes who can do it on their own accord. They hold themselves accountable to the highest level. That's the type of dude that Bain is. And that's the type of guys that are starting to filter back into the program. So will he be better? Yes, he will be better. Why? Because he's working his ass off to be better. I don't lay any of that on the lack of development, but the coaches, he plays D-line, dude. Like, you can get developed. And not for nothing, Jason Taylor's the guy who's coaching his position. So, I mean, you say whatever you want. I don't think there's a lack of development on the edge from a guy who did it better than most. So it all falls on Bain, and now the dudes that are falling in behind him, Messidor. I think Messidor is probably going to have a better year than Bain is, to be honest with you.
Well, someone's going to take advantage of the double teams.
Exactly. Great point. For me, it kind of goes back to what I was saying before. Oh, Miami doesn't develop. Or maybe Miami just didn't have that talent. It didn't look like those guys in the past. Now it does. Kind of works hand in hand. Now, I think other guys could have been developed better, but the reality is we weren't getting guys drafted like our 2001 team, and it hasn't been that way in 20 years, and look how good it's gotten us. So
maybe they didn't have the work ethic to develop. Maybe the coaches busting their ass and the players are like, no, I don't know. I'm going to go get high and lose to FIU.
24/7.
Oh, no, this is not good.
No, it wasn't.
24/7 listed the top 20 defensive players for 2024, and Rueben Bain, the sophomore, fell in at number 16.
Yeah, as a sophomore.
Yeah, as a sophomore nationally. Not bad. Not bad.
Not at all. Not bad at all.
We forget there are dudes on this D line that we forget we even have that are monsters.
It's
like,
deep.
Like you got Pickett, you have Lightfoot, the two true freshmen who are dude.
Stone,
who's Blount,
who's got like a 6.0 GPA, right? He's not. I think he's like,
you know what I mean? Like
right.
That kid who had 97 sacks last year, perennial. Like there's so much depth there. There's literally 3 full lines of rotation, and that to me, when we get into next week, that's it. That's everything for me. That is everything from game 1 to game 13 and beyond into the playoffs. That rotation is it.
It's everything.
Everything.
And Miami Hurricane teams were always great when they were dominant up front. We always had greats along that front 4. And I think we're going to have that this year. We're going to see flashes of absolute dominant brilliance because they're way too deep. They can stay way too fresh. If you have any holes along your offensive line this year, be wary. We're coming.
Think of the games where Miami and FSU battled heavy. I mean, and the D line was the position that you looked at, especially when Miami was dominating them. It was all there. It's all there.
I remember going to the Peach Bowl. We were playing Florida, and I wanted to see how that game went. And back then, the barometer was simple. Are we getting pressure with the front 4? Are we just literally living in the backfield? And when I said yes, I said we were going to win this game in a blowout. And we routed them, So the same thing is going to happen if the University of Miami show up off the bus. They're going to pass the bus test. We already told you this. And they dominate early up front. They're whooping their ass. They're living in the backfield. It's going to be a long night for the Gators. Now, I know what I picked.
Novak said it perfectly.
I know what I picked. Scoop, real quick. I know what I picked.
Yeah.
You will see a full tuck tail reversal. Fast. Simone Biles style. Faster than flippy flip. If I see that front 4 dominating early, I'm going to be like, Miami's winning this game in a rout. And I was wrong.
45-17.
You talk about the backups. 24/7 did an article talking about some of the backups that many of you may not even be aware of. But to your point, Scoop, one we didn't even mention, Ahmad Moten on the D line, Cole McConaughey, Jalen Alderman, OJ Frederic, Dylan Day. All these guys have been showing up and looking the part. And you talk about the depth, and it's
so Cole, right? Who's 6'6", 240 or something. Like he's just an edge guy. I saw the interview with Bain, and Bain said the dude showed up and he won't leave me alone. He's followed me everywhere. Like I can't get rid of the
shadow.
And now he's like, now I'm totally fucking with him. Like the dude's awesome. He doesn't stop working. He's relentless, nonstop motor. Look at his stats. You have that pulled up, right?
I will pull it up right now. Yeah.
The last 2 seasons, he had like 90-something tackles for losses, and
he had at Spanish Fort, Alabama, where the last 2 seasons in high school, 65.5 tackles for loss and 38 sacks
in 2 seasons.
In
Texas, no, Alabama, same shit.
Tip your cap. For him to recognize Rueben Bain as that guy, right? Refer to him as that. He's him. Rueben Bain is him. And he's attached at his hip. I get to witness this every day. Boys, my daughter, she's in high school now. She's a freshman. She happens to play with a generational senior. I mean, girls committed to Oklahoma. And she gets to practice with her, against her in practice. And that girl, I've never seen anything swing and hit a volleyball that hard in my life. And that is one Takoa Barnes. Special human being. But I've watched my daughter now kind of attached to her hip, watch how she does things. And I'm like, damn, Tally, when did you learn to hit the ball so hard? And it's just one of those things where, and I got to give credit, one of the coaches say, when you have the ability to attach to a generational talent, do it. There's a reason why they're there. Learn everything from them as possible. That's a cool story, and I can relate to that.
One of the names on that. Oh, go ahead, Scoop.
No, I was just saying, and OJ too. who
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. One of the name on that I'm most intrigued by is OJ, your boy from St. Thomas, Rowe, because Lord knows we need depth at the back end of the defense, and if he can play that role and he can compete and get on the field this year, that's good for us.
No, hey, speaking of St. Thomas, your boy, he's back. He's coming home. I'm going to that game on Saturday. First time back on that field since me and George Smith, but we're cool now. So let's go Raiders. See you on Saturday. Go ahead, Scooby.
What time's that game?
4.
Oh,
okay.
We mentioned him a few weeks ago because, as I said in talking to a couple people the first week of practice, they said, yeah, this dude's legit. Like he is going to play and play a lot. And now since then, you've heard it nonstop about this kid. He was a 3-star out of St. Thomas. No one even knew who he was. Right? We had the other corners come in, Max playing well, but OJ is a dog. You're going to see him play a ton. And I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if he started at some point during the season. I mean, I know you got DP2 and I know you got Brown, and those are your dudes, but you need someone in nickel. I know that
when they go ace and they're like 4 wide, you need somebody else coming in too. You might need a nickel too, even though that's right. Not their position.
That's right. So
actual listeners will understand.
Yeah, I think he's going to play a ton. I can't wait. I love those. See, those are the diamonds in the rough, right?
Yeah.
Like absolutely. Those are the guys, the 3 stars nobody knows, but the coaching staff believed in. Comes from a great program.
Yeah, and Ed Reed was a 2-star.
There you go. OJ's the next Ed Reed.
There you go. Speaking of CBS, they did their NCAA expert picks, and Miami got the most ACC first place votes with their crew of people.
So CBS,
whatever, man.
PFF,
all over the place.
24/7. Josh Pate,
CNN,
Finnebaum, again roasting Florida State. He's lighting up Finnebaum. Yeah, everybody is singing praise.
All right. Anything else you guys want to hit for
Miami
Canes wise?
Next week is game week.
Yes.
This is the last non-game week midweek show of the year.
Yeah, dude, think about it. Starting next week, it's gonna be 2 drops a week. Remember that, everybody. We got the Sunday morning.
Oh no, this is not good.
This is not good. And I'm out of town. When am I out of town? Oh boy, this is really not good. Hold on a second.
Yeah. Yep.
We can handle those Sunday morning shows relatively easy with 2. And it's student of the game season.
What's anybody have a schedule there?
For what? Like for times and stuff?
No, just that's who do we play on the 7th? Is that
look at the schedule.
FAMU?
September 7th?
Yeah.
Florida A&M.
FAMU. All right. I'm not available in the morning of the
8th. I'll figure it out.
I am out of town.
Right. So many of those I've done like on a phone.
Totally.
Right before a baseball game.
Those are the crazy. Those are our best numbers, to be honest.
Rusty driving.
There you go.
Yeah. Done that too.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about our people. Then we'll get into a whole bunch of more stuff. We got plenty of audio. Got to talk about Tua. Also got a bizarre story occurring with Malachi Nelson, former 5-star quarterback from USC, and how his 2024 season will be going from the bench. But first, it is all about, listen, we got storms. That season is raining. You got a blue tarp, bro. Narc on your neighbor. On your neighbor. Call Bange.
Boys. I don't need to narc on my neighbor.
You need one?
I need to narc on myself. I got
there it is.
I got a little leak in the garage.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's not in the main house, and I've kind of known about it. And it's that time, and I'm dead serious. Your boy Rowe. So we're gonna do a live testimonial because we're gonna call Paul Baines Roofing, and the number's not hard to remember, because it's 981 Roof 954-561-305. He's your boy Paul, and what do you do with Paul? Scoop, tell him.
Hey, you give him a call.
Yeah, because I'm Paul. Give me a call. Heightened in the midst of blue tarp season. Look at your boy. Listen to the sound. Play the trumpet. Womp, womp, womp. Blue tarp recipient. But call your boy Paul Baines because he's going to hook you up. Anything you want. Anything.
Also go to manscaped.com, use promo code OBB. Going to get you 20% off all of their fine products, and they're releasing new stuff all the time. They've also got the grooming kit now for the facial hair. In addition to the hair, you got to groom down below. If you want to groom the hair on your face, they're going to take care of you, make sure it's all nice and smooth and all that stuff. And then, of course, you got your crop preserver and crop reviver to make sure those testicles stay very, very happy in the summer heat. We got any, speaking of the packages, BTB.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 package.
Coming back, baby.
BMW starts today.
Yeah, he's been doing soccer.
Right.
Champions League early qualifiers have been going on. He's been doing well there as well.
Biggest thing next week.
Yeah, baby.
We are cranked up full-fledged football season. NCAA, NFL after that. NFL's got like 27 games now. You can bet until March of next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. We'll have some free picks for you guys week in and week out. Beatingthebookie.com, at beatingthebookie, TikTok, Twitter, or X, or whatever Elon calls it tomorrow. And what else did I say?
Yeah. Go to the website. Get the package.
There's another one. Instagram. That's it. Get your packages with BTB.
Hey, what's up? It's Toast. So with big wireless providers, what you see is never what you get. Trust me, I used to work for one. Somewhere between the store and your first month's bill, the price you thought you were paying magically skyrockets. Well, with Mint Mobile, you'll never have to worry about the gotchas ever again. When Mint Mobile says $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, they mean it. Seriously, you go to the other ones, you got to have like at least 6 lines or 4 lines. You got to have this package, not this package. Just absolutely all the fine print. You want to just drive yourself crazy, okay? Ryan Reynolds isn't going to pull that with you. Not Mint Mobile. Right now, get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month. That's it, $15 a month. All you got to do is go to mintmobile.com/Orange Bowl. That's mintmobile.com/Orange Bowl. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Orange Bowl. $45 upfront payment required. That is the equivalent of $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower than 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. All right. So a couple of things. First, before we get into the Tua audio, because I was fascinated by both his audio and by Flores' response. But Malachi Nelson, former 5-star at USC, transferred to Boise State, has lost the quarterback competition and will be the backup. Maddox Madston
went over the locker room and got the job. Once again, you could see all the tangibles, right, on film. You can see the arm, you can see the height, you can see the speed, the athleticism, the playmaking ability. What you can never see is the intangibles. I don't know what's going on in the real estate within his 2 ears, because that just screams of mental midget.
Yeah.
It just does. It just does. When you have all that talent and you're going over to a Boise State and you can't pull it off.
Yep.
Oh, well.
All right.
Unless he's like the Boise State, like Sam Bradford, or like the Boise State, just one of those guys, Josh Heupel, something like that. Just one of their generational dudes. You just get beat out, but doesn't look good, Malachi.
So Tua went on the Levitard podcast, and they decided to ask him and bring up his time with Brinan Flores as head coach. And holy shit, he went scorched earth.
To put it in simplest terms, if you woke up every morning and I told you you suck at what you did, that you don't belong doing what you do, that you shouldn't be here, that this guy should be here, that you haven't earned this right, and then you have somebody else come in and tell you, dude, you are the best fit for this. Like, you are accurate, you are the best whatever, you are this, you are that. Like, how would it make you feel listening to one or the other? I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States. You have a terrible person that's telling you things that you don't want to hear, or that you probably shouldn't be hearing. You're going to start to believe that about yourself.
Man, it was interesting. And the response by Flores, I'm going to tell you what, I give that man credit, because he came out and he basically was like, Yeah, man, it was not a great situation. I've learned a lot in the last 2 years to become a better head coach. He got choked up at a point. It hurt him that Tua said he was a terrible person. He had a couple of Vikings flanking him to show that they're supporting. They said he's been phenomenal since he's been there. But, some learning curves for the coach as well. But, man, I was just the whole thing. I was just him saying all that. And then Flores, the way he responded, I was impressed with both of them.
I want to touch on Flores first because that's true growth, right? He realized that he made a mistake, wasn't the coach that Tua needed. And for him to acknowledge that, hopefully down the road he gets another opportunity, okay? Just sometimes it's just a bad fit, system fit, bad marriage. Two good people, just doesn't work. We see it in life, but good for him. As far as Tua, he's been a little cocky since he signed that contract. I remember when he signed that contract, one of the first things in practice, they mic'd him and he was like, give me that money. Give me that money. Listen, that's generational for you. God bless you. I'm not jealous of that. Congratulations. It just was one of those things where it was like, not necessarily highbrow for me, more on the lowbrow side. So for him to say some of these things, I think he's in that period where he's confident because he got paid. So him taking shots at Flores makes sense to me based on what just happened contract-wise.
I think he's also confident over the year he had last year. Third season now with McDaniel. He led the league in passing yards last year. He went 5 for 5 for a touchdown in his one priest. He's looking the part. So, he's confident. So you need to have confidence at that position, Ro. You don't want to go in with a lack of confidence. So
listen, whatever
he's starting off where you want him to start off, we'll see how the season goes.
Whatever his first wife wasn't doing, his second wife is doing. All right. Because that marriage between those two, Mike McDaniel and Tua, is probably his best opportunity. I cannot see Tua in another system with another coach because, again, I don't think that other coach is going to believe in him, right? As much as Mike. Like, find somebody in life who looks at you the way Mike McDaniel looks at Tua, right? That's really what we're talking about here, if we're being honest, if we're being real.
At that point, then you got to give credit to Greer and to Ross for finding a head coach that wanted Tua. That knew he could work with Tua because you were tied into Tua. Like, he used the number 5 pick on him. So they went and found a guy that could listen, hopefully it's a great season because, God, I'm sick of my wife being miserable.
You've seen a Seahawks Super Bowl championship not too long ago.
No.
She was a wee lad.
Yeah, I've seen my team in the Super Bowl 3 times. Only won one of them. She hasn't even seen them in the Super Bowl since Marino.
Yeah, no,
and
everybody
84, 86.
And for a Dolphin fan, I mean, what a consummate kick in the nuts that was. Yeah. You thought after Marino in his rookie year got to the Super Bowl, you were going to see this every other year, if not every year. Just goes to show you.
It's a fucking son of a bitch, sports, man. It is a son of a bitch.
You're not winning, dick. Give me a break.
Come on.
Hey, listen.
Give me a break.
In terms of that,
what are you doing?
In terms of that curse, I saw a funny meme story online today, and it was a guy fully admitting, he goes, "I'm tired of seeing my team lose over and over and over. I just don't want to show up anymore." I can relate to that. Except my wife keeps telling me my daughter's on the team and I need to show up. We keep showing up, boys. It's like our kids are on that team, metaphorically or not. We keep showing up just to get kicked in the nuts over and over and over.
I started wearing a cup a long time ago.
Of course you did. Do you smell it?
Only at halftime.
Sniffer. Only at halftime.
Oh my God.
Good one. Cheers. I needed that one.
Oh, Jesus. Do you guys know who Aiden Ross is?
No, I do not.
Have you heard of his name? Well, because you made a comment just now, and I'm not familiar. I guess he's a big time streamer with the younger folks. But you made the comment.
He just had Trump on. He gave Trump a Tesla, a Cybertruck,
Tesla, and a Rolex. And I guess after that happened, that's how I learned about him. But apparently, his claim to fame, the reason why he got so big, is one of his bits is after he would talk to someone, and they would leave, he would get up and sexually start smelling their chair.
And
so they started giving the name butt. So they started giving the name Butt Sniffer. And he went viral for this, and it kind of blew up into this is what this is it.
He's
parents
got
must be so proud.
He's got so much money. This
So
fucking
much
guy.
money, bro. Dude, this is insane.
It's
The
crazy.
streamer is ridiculous. What these guys are making streaming is fucking nuts.
You think the
All right,
lottery
Dennis.
is just random numbers sometimes in
Right.
life? It is not random numbers.
No,
Tell me if-
no, it's chair sniffing.
Tell me if I'm off base here. Did you guys? This tragic story went off in Italy with that giant boat.
Oh,
That
Yeah, the
sank
yacht.
right in the right.
yeah.
So we know the story, who was down there, the big tech guy, and they had just had this big trial that he was acquitted of after 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that happens. He had a business partner who wasn't on the boat. That same morning, business partner's out taking his morning jog, hit by a car and killed.
Hit by a car. Yeah.
Like weather machine creating that
It's
fucking
all
tornado.
no. It's all coincidence.
All coincidence, right?
It's all
of
a
it?
big
All
fucking
of it.
coincidence,
Okay.
Toast.
Just
They didn't
saying.
know that?
Just
Did they-
saying.
Did they have stuff on Hillary?
She's still alive.
Hey, producer, I don't want to get murdered.
No,
I'm
yeah.
not suicidal. Can you please bleep that out?
No, he's not bleeping that out. He didn't edit out my shit last week. He ain't editing out that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
bananas, dude. It's bananas.
Oh my goodness.
Totally nuts.
Speaking of bananas, I just sent the Kawa clip of bananas to my dad because he calls me today and he's like, "Hey son, I had the biggest calf cramp ever." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that's because you know why."
It's
And he's
the
like,
banana.
"Why?" Because I was like, "You don't know how to get rid of cramps?" He's like, no idea. You've never seen this clip? And of course I sent it to
my
him.
God.
Kawa eat banana because monkeys
Never
cramps.
cut up.
Monkeys never crap.
Oh,
Cheers.
All right, Janice, what do we got for crazy stories and audio?
Spin that wheel.
Anybody got that Tim Walls guy running out to all the
No, we don't have that.
I've never seen. He looks like I was trying to think about what he reminded me of.
Who,
Somebody
Tim
put it,
Walls?
some other guy ran out every time and they lived.
Oh my
that's going
God.
viral
It's
online.
like
Right.
this. It's like this dude has never been outside before. Every time he walks out somewhere, it's the most remarkable thing I've ever seen. He's very excited.
He's incredibly happy. Very
He's
excited.
very excited.
Yeah.
He's very excited.
He's a pretty
to be in
good
this
football
position.
coach, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The NTSB this week released its
I think he won the
findings.
Super Bowl.
Did he?
What? Sorry. Oh,
What?
Yeah. He won the Super Bowl. He was a coach in the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
The
Nice.
Seahawks.
Oh,
Ah, perfect.
okay. The audio is crazy. I got to play this for you real quick. The NTSB released findings this week about an insane story that happened in North Carolina, Raleigh-Durham Airport 2 years ago. The co-pilot jumped out of the plane.
Yeah.
And it was a wild story. People were speculating why it happened, what was going on. Well, they released the audio from the cockpit this week as part of their findings. Listen to this guy calling this
It's
guy
incredible.
jumping out of the plane. It's nuts.
It's incredible.
8002 Road. My co-pilot just ran out the back of the plane. He just did what? He just ran out the back of the plane. So you don't have a co-pilot on, you said? No, he just jumped out the back of the plane. Right. Would you like me to circle where he left at? Say that again? Would you like me to circle where he got out at, or you got me on track? We still have you on track. Did you need something else? No, the dude literally jumped out the back of the plane without a parachute. Did you need to do something else, circle or something? Or? No, I need to land. I'm just making you aware you're going to have a dead body out where I just called you at. He just jumped out the back of the plane.
So,
Dude.
so,
Do we know
so,
why?
yeah. So hold on. So for those who don't, I've been a pilot for 30 plus years, and this type of shit fascinates me. Right. So it was a form of a cargo plane, right?
Mhm.
So it wasn't a passenger plane.
Yeah.
And the dude opened the bay in the back and just took flight. ATC has no fucking earthly idea what to do there. Like if you listen to that again,
Oh, he has no idea.
He's got a manual.
He had
He's like, did
no
you need
clue.
something else? Did
Yeah.
you
What am I supposed to do here?
Should I bring you another soda? Do you need something? Are you good? More bread?
This was the vision that I got why this story's going down.
Incredible.
He's talking to him. He's like basically, hey, calling the control tower here. And he's like, hey, I just want you to know. And he's like frantically perusing this. Like, where the hell's the section of when somebody jumped? Like, son of a bitch.
Bro,
Like,
he's calling his boss over.
You know,
like, dude,
you need something from us?
Yeah.
Bro, that controller got 3 months paid leave.
I want to do that. Like, listen, I deal in emergencies, right? I'm 911's 911 at this point in my career. I'm so going to do this. Somebody's going to come. Hey, Chief, the plane just went into the hospital there. Yeah, you need something from me?
What the hell can I do?
What do you want me to do?
Oh my God! They found the body,
Incredible.
right?
This is incredible. It was,
Yeah, they did.
It was crazy.
They
They
did.
did. They
Did
found
they
his
know
body.
why he
Yeah.
jumped out? Like, was he
according to the
dead,
article?
or-
According to the article I read, he was something had happened on the flight before, and he was one of these guys was very wound up, very hard on himself, like super perfectionist, and he was going to get in trouble for whatever had happened, and just decided, nope,
I just end it.
nope,
All right then.
yeah,
That's a bit of an
So-
overreaction.
a
Okay.
little bit. Anything else I can do for you? Anything else you guys need? Are you good?
Anything you need?
Oof.
Do you need to come back and
And
land?
then the pilot was trying to cue him in, like,
Yeah.
no, man, he's dead. You just,
Yeah,
You're
just
gonna
let you
find
know.
a dead body.
You're gonna keep me
That's
on
where I
to-
just called
I'm
you
just-
from. Is what
yeah,
he
I'm
said.
just putting this out so HR knows.
Oh my god! Like, I didn't push this motherfucker out. Like, he jumped out the plane.
Oh my God.
So like last night I'm listening to I watch I don't watch TikTok much, but most of the stuff I watch on TikTok is aviation related. And so I listen to calls all the time. I was listening to one last night. Awful, actually. The guy was going for an avionics repair somewhere, and he had some engine trouble, and they were trying to reroute him back to somewhere. I think it was in Nashville, actually. And he was 11 miles out, and he thought he could get there, and he wasn't communicating much with the tower. And the last thing he said was, please tell my family I love them. And
Oh.
yeah. And I was like, oh, you know what? I need to turn this off. And I went to bed. So
Jesus.
yeah. So thankfully I don't remember my dreams. So it doesn't really matter that I went to bed on that sort of note. But yeah, I listen to that shit all the time. It's wild stuff.
Spin the wheel.
What else we got, Jenners?
I
need
got
The dude
one
jumped
more.
out the
Spiritual
back of a plane,
cleanse.
and then he had to elongate on that and say without a parachute.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, he's dead, bro. Like, he's splattering somewhere.
Imagine that guy.
Yeah, I heard you. Is there anything else you need? Are you good?
You're heading
was-
fine.
He was so
You
impatient.
know who he really needed to call there? Bange. Someone's gonna need a new roof.
Right.
Probably a few tarps.
Maybe. I'm just saying.
I don't see this is
Maybe some drywall repair.
I don't know if this is is this a morbid sense? Am I the only one that thinks this stuff? Like, that guy, as he's maybe halfway down,
Mhm.
he's thinking to himself, what?
Made a mistake. Why did I do this?
You know what I mean? Like,
Do you think I can? Are you
gotta
thinking, is there
second
any
guess it,
chance I
right?
live through? Any chance I live through this?
like, and that's like, my mind thinks of that stuff. Like, people who are in a plane crash, for instance,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, I think about
What's
that. Yeah.
their thought?
Yeah.
The last 20 seconds.
Sure. Dude,
That's
I
crazy.
I thought for ages, like, it haunted me. 9/11, that one dude that jumped out of the
Jumped
tower.
out. Yeah.
And I was just, and he obviously didn't have a choice, but I was just thinking, like, what is going through his mind the 30 seconds before he jumps out, and then as he's going down, like, what?
Okay,
What
so
are
I'm
you
not
thinking
I'm not
about?
the only guy who thinks that.
No, man. I think that's. I guess either we're
'Cause
both
that, like,
sociopaths or that's human
terrifies
nature.
me. Yeah, it's like,
But yeah, it's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right,
What
palate
else we
cleanse.
got?
Palate
Yes.
cleanse. Then we'll do
Please.
picks and 5
Okay.
questions.
Please.
Sorry.
Palate cleanse. What's the most? This might be a 5 questions question. I don't know what the most petty thing you've ever done to get back at an ex. I will tell you that this guy in Australia has easily run away with the title here.
A 3-year relationship has turned sour. Can's mum, Jessica, dumping her cheating boyfriend. As payback, he's plastered her phone number around town, advertising a Chewbacca roaring competition, promising a $100 prize for the best one.
Well, I'm getting phone calls at really strange hours of the night.
I won $500.
What's wrong with that one? He put up posters around town. Win $100 with your Chewbacca impression and put his ex-girlfriend's phone number on it. And she's
phenomenal.
She's getting voicemails like this.
I won $500.
I want my $100 too.
That's $500.
Willow.
Oh my goodness. Changed me back.
Oh God,
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Incredible.
so good. Oh good.
Oh my goodness. Oh, good stuff. You win. You win tonight, sir. I don't know who you are, but you won.
Here's my thought. She probably, I mean, if you can think of that, if that's like, you know what, I'm gonna put this around town in a Chewbacca noise. She probably dumped him because he watched too much Star Wars.
Well, that's why I'm saying this is probably why he cheated on you. For the fact of the matter, you don't even know what sound they're making.
That's what I'm saying.
anyone,
Like, that wasn't compatible.
Oh, it's Chewbacca. I know it's from him. What a douche.
I heard you cheating on me, you son of a bitch. No.
She's literally. I want my $100. Hey, but anyways, but she doesn't even know what that is. That's how you're such a terrible girlfriend. You didn't even get involved in his life.
That's right.
I'm getting strange. How do you not know what sound that is?
Incompatible.
Completely incompatible.
All right. You want to do
What
picks?
else we got?
Those
All right,
are the good stories.
Let's do some picks.
All right. There's 4
All right,
games.
so we have 2 picks. We're gonna do 2 games because only 2 of the
Somebody-
games
Talking
are
about.
good. You want to do all 4 of them?
Yes.
No,
All
it's
right.
true.
It's the first week of the
Let's eat it.
season.
Why we-
Yes.
All right.
No, we're
4
broken
games.
his instinct. Just let it go because now there's 2 games. Wait to.
I mean,
Oh
listen,
my
dude.
God.
One of these games is Hawaii, Delaware State. You really
Thank
think I
you.
give 2
And
flying
then we're going to
fucks?
listen to him. This segment is back, and he sets back humanity by 10 years.
Delaware State's getting
They
40.
missed the plane. They missed the plane, bro.
They did.
They have to fly there
They've got some cool helmets, though.
They're flying there in batches.
The Hornets.
To get there in time.
And they're getting 40 on the road
Yes, they're getting 40.
go.
at Hawaii.
All right, so here we go. Game number 1.
Are you eating a cherry?
That was a show, yeah. That's old fashioned.
This is
tie
a
this
neutral
down with your
site
tongue?
game.
No, you do that, you weirdo. Not
I
me.
do. It's not so weird.
Yeah, that's what she
Sorry.
said.
That's right.
First game of the season, boys. This kicks off everything, gets it all underway. Happening
fascinates
in Dublin, neutral
everyone.
site, 12 noon on ESPN. Florida State coming in at number 10, taking on Georgia Tech,
Hold on a
so
second.
opening up with a conference
So this is
game.
what I want to know. Can anyone
Yes.
else that's listening to the show tie a cherry stem with their tongue?
I'm sure.
This
they
is
can.
this is a talent. This is something the Scoop's been doing for years.
You know, we've had a million listens over
Mhm.
the. I'm sure one of these people will
I want to
how
know.
do
I want to know.
it. Okay.
I'm pretty
All right.
talented. I don't know what to tell you.
So
What's the
Florida
line?
State is
What'd you say?
giving- laying down 10.5. The over under is 55.5.
What time is this game on our time?
12 noon our time, which is like 5 p.m. their time.
I'll take that. Oh my God! Saturday at 12 noon.
Yeah.
We watch FSU lose the opener.
I'll do. I'm all in. Ready?
Yeah, I'm going with
Ramblin' Rack. You're both taking the Ramblin' Rack?
that.
Give me the bees.
All right.
Give me a Model T. You're gonna run them over in Dublin.
I'm taking Florida State.
Out of respect to Roddy, let's go.
All right.
Right. Show the
Second
boys some
game.
love.
Florida State wins. Georgia Tech keeps it closer.
Negative.
Oh, you think Georgia Tech upsets them?
I do.
Oh,
Dude,
boy.
King's legit, man. That offense
All
is
right.
legit.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, look, you're going to if it was in Doak, no. It's in Dublin. Everybody's fucked up. Time frame
right.
is a mess. Like, wild stuff can happen over there
We'll see. I got
in
you.
the
We'll
land
see.
of the Irish.
I'm going to take the Knolls to cover the 10.5, but I am praying for them to step on their crank.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Second game, 8:00 at night. SMU travels to Nevada. SMU is giving 25.
SMU all day. Nevada can't score. The worst offense in the country.
Yeah, the over-under is 56.5. I like SMU to cover and the over.
50-3.
Yeah. No.
Give me the Miami Hurricanes
50 to 10.
JV squad. Miami Hurricanes JV squad in a route. They cover.
There you go. All right. There's the 2 games.
Yes.
If you want a third one, I'll give you a third one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 4 o'clock on FS1. Montana State at New Mexico.
Ooh.
Montana State is giving on the road 11.5.
See, I didn't look into this one. That's a
Well,
tough
who
one.
the hell did?
That's a tough one.
Come on. Who knows anything
That's a
about
tough
Montana
one.
State?
What are their? Hold on. What are their mascots?
I just love the fact that once you announced the matchups, Toast,
Mhm.
Scoop actually went, ooh. Like he
Yeah.
knew. Like
It
he
looks like the
actually
mat.
knew.
Well, it looks like it's a wolf
you
pack
didn't know.
against a wildcat. Maybe it looks maybe
No, it's a
a
wood
wildcat.
tick versus another wood tick.
W's. Hey, it's football season, bro. Shut up. Enjoy it.
I'm like two
Who are the teams?
smoky old fashions,
Montana
and I don't even
State,
remember what you
State
said.
and New Mexico.
Montana
The
State lane
Lobos
11.
against the Bobcats.
Just because, just give me New Mexico. I know
Montana
somebody-
State is giving 11.5
Home
on the road.
dogs. Home dogs.
New
Big
Mexico.
home dogs, double-digit home dogs.
Home dogs. The cover.
All right. I'm taking New Mexico as well.
I know
All
somebody.
right, so there you go. There's your
Mexico.
3 games.
Oh, this is fun. I'm excited.
It's good old
Oh,
Mexico.
We've been
New
through
Mexico.
8 months of this bullshit.
Now, here's what we got.
Without
Now, just so
football.
y'all know. Now, just so
What?
y'all know. Next week, games start on Thursday. So you've got a bunch of games on Thursday. You've got games
Really?
on Friday
Hold
and
on.
then on Saturday.
Hold on.
Yes,
This is
and a
fucking-
Sunday game, and a Sunday game, and a Monday game.
What?
Yes. The Monday game, the Labor Day game, is Florida State Boston College. So this whole 0 week 1 schedule starts with FSU and
Thursday, UCF's on.
Mm-hmm.
NC State's playing.
Doggone.
Coastal
Kansas,
Carolina,
Missouri,
Jacksonville State. That's a
Utah.
good game. North Carolina's
Chants.
playing on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas, Mizzou on Thursday.
Yeah, see, there's
Utah.
some stuff, man.
Mizzou coach just
Friday,
called him out.
Oklahoma plays Friday.
Said you better show
Mhm.
up, Mizzou fans. You guys are number 11 team in the country.
Wisconsin TV
Yeah.
gets his first start on Friday night.
FAU starts on Friday against Michigan State. Manny Diaz debuts on Friday.
What if he
Oh,
takes
so
an
hold
L?
on now. So week 1 game. So we haven't even looked
Mhm.
at this. Now that man, this could make I'm excited. Have you guys figured this out? I'm excited. Football season's back, baby.
Chubby season.
Chubby season. Yeah. Saturday, 12 noon, Georgia and Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
Good one.
You have
That's
Penn
next
State, West
Saturday.
Virginia.
So now you're going to fuck people up. You're going a whole week in advance now, Scoop.
I don't really care.
We can
I'm
talk
not
about
here.
this next
I'm
week.
not here for them. I'm here for
We can
me.
talk about this next week.
I'm here for me.
We got to get 5 questions in. Trying to
It's
get
fine.
this
We
show
started
under
half
an hour and a
hour
half.
early. We're fine.
We're trying to get it in under 90 minutes,
We're gonna
which we
be-
haven't done in 3 weeks.
Michigan
Bye,
plays.
questions.
Oh man, this is great
No,
stuff.
it's going to be good.
LSU USC is the Sunday game.
The Sunday game, yes. It's a
Yeah.
great, good matchup.
Okay. Anyway, good talk.
5 questions.
You're in hell. What's on-
Yes, I am right here.
What's on TV?
Orange Bowl boys.
We're not on TV.
Oh, what's
For
the
me, at
name?
this stage, any news station.
I was gonna say
Oh.
news. Yeah, I don't watch the
Any of
news,
them.
but I got to figure something else out because you stole that.
I just said it before you.
I know.
For me, it's just that season of Acolyte. Rest in peace, because you got canceled. But watching that, I would definitely be in hell. Power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
Jesus.
So
She's
bad,
really trying to
so
ruin the
bad.
entire property, isn't she?
Oh my goodness!
Kathleen
The
Kennedy.
South Park
Just
spoof.
driving into the ground.
You know, it's comedy, but it's true. I mean, literally, she just put a
Mhm.
chick in it, make it lame, make it gay.
Make him
That's
lesbian. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's basically
Mhm.
what she does. And that's South Park saying it. The power of many.
What you got, Scoop?
I mean, hell, what am I watching on TV?
This seems like a simple answer for you.
Not really.
Yeah,
He's watching
you,
it.
weren't, you weren't
So
watching
he's
the
watching it with.
Democratic convention like 2 nights ago,
And he's watching it with her.
What was it?
when she was talking?
What?
Your favorite person?
I totally missed the beginning of that.
Oh my goodness. Do we have to answer it for you?
No, I got you. I'm with you. No. That I live for that stuff. I love that stuff. This whole week, I'm. This isn't hell for. This is heaven. This whole week, I turn it on, and I just leave it on my TV. It's amazing. It's amazing. I saw some guy today. No, I can't even talk about it.
All right.
So
What's on TV?
hold on, I had it. Give me a second. I had it. No, I forgot. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
I know. No, Ro already said his. I literally had an answer. Give me a second.
He's the
Jenner's
reason
go.
why this show is so fucking long.
Oh, by far.
I had an answer.
Oh my God.
Jenners.
Mine's easy. C-SPAN.
There you go.
It's just
There you go.
nonstop C-SPAN. People
Mhm.
milling around the Capitol, doing nothing,
Mhm.
making way more money than us.
All right, I got one.
Wow.
Florida Gators football.
Good.
Okay.
Good one.
I'm gonna say a
The
PBS
Tim Tebow years
telethon.
aren't that bad. All right.
The guy was on there talking about how his wife was hooking up with some other guy, and this is why he was supporting the whole. I swear to God. Sorry, I had to bring it up. I could. And he was so excited.
Speaking of hooking
so
up,
excited. Had
what can a
mask on, too.
space alien do to get laid by Earth women around here?
What can a space alien do to get laid by Earth women around here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell everyone that he's a pole vaulter.
Oh, damn it!
On to question 3.
Man's taking 2 of my answers. We've been to 2 questions.
And they were both
You
winners.
gotta,
answer,
you
good
gotta
answer.
get to the
Both
buzzer
winners.
faster, bro. You gotta get to the buzzer faster, man.
I'm going to Steve Harvey that and say, good
Snooze,
answer,
you
good
lose.
answer. Yeah. All right, question 3.
That's so funny.
How and when did you stop caring what other people think about you?
Oh, this is easy for me. But I'll let Scoop go so he can have his own answer.
Oh, I don't know when. I was pretty insecure into like probably the middle part of college. Just all like through high school and whatever, like, friends with everybody, whatever, but it just like in my head, pretty insecure. And then at some point in college, I don't know why, I don't know when, but at some point in there, I realized that I simply don't give a fuck. And I'm going to be a good human, and I'm not going to please everybody. I can only be me. And realize that that I no longer have expectations, certainly from other people. So I can't really rely on my ability to care about what they think of me. So yeah, it was then. It was so 20-ish, 21-ish range is when it all kind of went down for me.
I think for me, it kind of happened a little bit more when I had a family, because that became my like fortress of solitude. Because probably mid-20s, Scoopish, I realized that, the smaller your friend circle is, the realer it is, the bigger your friend circle is, the faker it is. So then like, you kind of get rid of that excess, and then you realize what's important. But then I started to develop that like fortress of solitude mentality. Like when I come into my house, it's just my 4 walls, and really that kind of tethers me. So whatever anybody else wants to say or do, like even online for us, it doesn't bother me, because all I got to do is just come home, look inside my 4 walls, and I really don't care what you think. I really don't.
There you go. Yeah, I am. I'm with basically the exact same answer as Scoop, although mine happened significantly later. Just happened like in the last few years.
You know why?
Jenners?
You know why?
When I
No,
I
you
know
know
why.
why that is.
Yeah.
Right here in the heart,
Right here.
in the heart of this shit.
oh,
In the heart of
He
this
realized-
shit, baby.
What did he realize? Go fuck yourself.
Get the fuck out.
That's what he realized.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. For me, it was when I stopped working on the air in radio. Because when radio poisons you when you're on the air, like you really care about what people think about you. I don't know why
Yeah.
that is, but you do care. You don't want to be hated. You want to be liked universally, and that's never the case. So once I stopped working on the air, I just didn't care anymore.
So that's right there with you. So I mean, the reason why it was much later than Scoop is because all those years on radio, I cared about ratings and all that stuff, and it wasn't until I was out of radio, that it was finally like, oh, okay, like yeah, like none of that shit fucking matters, man.
Mm-mm.
You didn't like the show? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Don't
That's
care,
the thing.
yeah.
It doesn't
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Like to Rose's point, like my life is so far and away from any of this shit.
Mhm.
Right? So like I promise you, anything that you idiots have to say, the ones who are idiots, I really don't give a shit. So it's like one of those things where it's fun to be able to have something where we can do whatever we want to do and be ourselves. And you know, whether they say you're never successful until you have enemies, till you have haters, right? If everybody loves you, you're not very good.
Yeah.
But
No.
I think we take it a step further because, like, you kind of hear the sense of us, right? I think it's just maturity, and for those people who have negative things to say and everything like that, we have a tether point that's not here. That's not our universe. This is us when we come in. It's organic. It's great, but our priorities are somewhere else, and it never got to the point. And the other maturity is too. It's like we're generally happy for each other. You know, it's like, hey, congratulations. This is this. Any one of us could just like hit the $1 billion lottery, and I'm like, dude, that's awesome. You know. I think just as you mature, you don't really care about the opinions of people that don't matter in your life, and you just wish nothing but the best for your boys or your family. And as long as it's that, you're good. So
There you go.
all right. What are some unwritten rules? Jenners, did you go? I'm sorry, I didn't want to.
Yeah. When I
Okay.
stop working on the air.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap about anything.
What are some unwritten rules for men? Unwritten rules for men.
Unwritten rules for men.
If there is a urinal on the wall between us, we're fine.
Yes.
Okay, if there's like 3 urinals and I'm at the one on the end, you go to the one on the other end. How
Steve
is
Harvey
this
said?
complicated? Do not get in here next to me. We don't need to talk. We don't
Urinal
need
chess.
to talk.
Urinal chess. Listen, I'm that guy that will really, if there's 10 and you're on the one, I will go right next to you and tell you have a nice watch.
Oh my God! Don't do
Just
that.
because.
Don't do that. There's a guy at our radio station who likes to walk into the men's room and start rubbing your shoulders while you're at the urinal, and it's like,
Bro, you do that, I'm pulling a Goster chairless on you and I start peeing on you.
that was the other story.
That's
we didn't talk about
interesting.
this week.
That's an interesting story.
It is. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
for
a good one.
me,
That's a good answer.
I think if you're a man and you have a truck, there's an unwritten rule. You're going to help your buddy at one point to move. It is what it
It's
is.
true.
That's on you.
Not
That's
at
an unwritten
this,
rule.
Not at this age, though.
No, and not with some of these trucks, dude. Like some of these pickup trucks, dude, like they could carry a load, but you can tell no one's ever used. Like these are $150,000 trucks, and their beds are pristine. Like these guys aren't putting anything in the beds for crying out. They're driving them because they were sick of a sedan.
Their midlife crisis. They went all
Basically, yeah. They wanted to have
redneck on
running
it.
boards. They wanted a vehicle with running boards.
you can't put running boards on a Porsche.
Oh my God. Oh.
Unwritten rules for men. We got 2 answers on the board. We need 2 answers next.
I
too-
mean,
it's too low.
bros before hoes.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, you know,
Among the
old-
good men.
the old, yeah, the
They
old
understand
white,
that.
the old white card on the forehead
Yeah.
indicator. Unwritten rule. So in today's world, they have something called YouTube, right? So when I was younger, I didn't know. I'm not a car guy. I like to drive them, and I like nice cars, but I don't work on them. But I can do anything around the house. So, but I never used to be able to. So I taught myself how to do. I mean, if you come to my house, like I've done so, like all my house has done so much shit to them. So the unwritten rule is teach yourself how to do shit around the house, right? Trades are very expensive. Let's not get it twisted, right? So if you can teach yourself with YouTube, they'll teach you how to do anything. Take the time and invest in yourself and learn how to do shit for yourself around the house.
I just Googled it, and there's a funny answer. You can have the last beer, you can have the last slice of pizza, but you can't have both.
That's a good one.
And
That's
the
a good
buyer
one.
makes the toast.
Unwritten rule for our kids: when you take the last cookie out of the box, throw the box away.
Oh, there you go.
Don't tease me with an empty cookie box.
Or have it when they put the juice container back in with just a sip of juice at the bottom.
Oh, how dare you? What are you doing? Who raised you? Oh, wait, me.
You. All right, what's
It's
next,
the
Rob?
shit these kids do.
Yeah.
That should be a segment. The shit these kids do.
Shit these kids do.
Right? I mean, last night we're sitting at dinner and we had a jar of mayonnaise. I don't remember why. Oh, Maven had a burger. She likes mayonnaise on her burger, as do I. And she takes her fry. They were good. This wasn't McDonald's. And takes her fry and dips it in the open container of mayonnaise on the table. And I said, Maven, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I thought this was all for me. It's literally the entire jar of mayonnaise that's going to go back in the fridge. It's just that their brains, I tell you. Good segment name.
There you go.
Well, I'm scrolling. I have one, but I've come to the realization as I'm looking at this question, I'm trying to find another one because this is the last question of the 5-question series.
Last five question, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So,
No, we have to have a
last
bonus
question.
question.
The last
Yeah.
question.
Can we do 10?
No.
Can we? No, we're not.
No,
gonna do
no,
that.
you can't. No, what are you
Sinner's
talking
gonna
about?
kill us.
Well, no, Scoop, we started early, so why not?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Scoop's
plenty
like,
of
we
time.
started a
It's
half
9
hour
o'clock.
early, Yeah.
37 questions tonight. Yeah.
I don't want it to end.
All right.
I am a little upset now. Now you just fucking ruined the mood, bro.
Oh man.
And we're gonna go serious with it.
No. Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and then we can make it for a bonus question. We'll just come
Okay.
up with something
Okay.
like we always
All
do.
right.
And we're not.
All
We're
right.
gonna come off. We're gonna come off the cuff with that one. How would your 10-year-old self react to the person you've become today?
We've had a similar question of this in the last couple of weeks. You got
We did?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was something like this. Like, what would you say to your
Yeah, what'd you say
10-year-old
about
self
how
or
would
something
you-
like that?
How would you react?
I don't remember a question like this.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
10-year-old me would be like, we got to see boobs, right? Yeah. Okay, then I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Then I'm good.
Fantastic.
Where are you seeing boobs?
What are you talking about?
He's married. At least saw him once.
Oh, yeah, I know. Like once in my life. I wasn't saying this is like an every
Gotcha.
moment of the day occurrence or
Oh,
anything.
gotcha. Sure. All right.
Bro, I just saw like a little video, and I actually sent it to the missus where a gorilla like literally did like a purple nurple to the female gorilla. Bro, that gorilla got so pissed.
I saw
I'm
that.
like, look, babe, it's you. It's like, listen, that shit hurts. You have no idea how bad that hurts.
I pulled the audio.
I won my $100.
So what was the question again?
How would your 10-year-old self react to the person you've become today?
Oh yeah. Okay. You ready for this answer?
Yeah.
10-year-old self. This is 100% true. Can be confirmed by parents. His response to me right now would be, really? So you're not a priest?
See, that's it.
10-year-old Toast was an altar boy and was seriously considering a future in the priesthood. Catholic priest.
I
Yep.
never would have guessed that.
Yep. Yeah, you can ask my mom about that one. She still brings it up in a
I'm sure
comical
she
way.
does.
Yeah.
Remember when you
She
wanted to
probably
be a
wants to
priest?
dial back
Remember when you wanted to
time.
be a priest? Yeah.
Remember that? As you're pulling bong rip? What?
She wants to dial back 40 years.
It would have been some sort of a 420 friendly church. I can promise you that. So what else we got?
2 more people.
Who?
Scoopy. I don't think Scoopy
Yeah.
answered.
Well, he said it is a serious question. I don't think I can give you the honest answer.
All right.
What do you mean you can't give us the honest answer?
Because it involves
Boobs?
it involves somebody that I don't want to.
Oh.
Yeah. What would I think of myself? Is that the question?
Yeah,
What would I
10-year-old
say to
sees you
myself?
now. Yeah. What is 10-year-old
What's
you
his reaction?
He's like, oh my goodness, that's me. And you know,
Oh, I know what his reaction is.
yeah, give it to us. Because he ain't.
You're driving it.
Yeah, it's something like
Yeah,
that.
that's exactly what it is.
But
Yeah.
that's the I think that's the what do you call it? That's the mechanism,
There you go.
right? I think
Mhm.
that's the holy shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
you actually did that. Yeah.
You actually did it. Yeah. Good for you, older me.
Right. Yeah.
I look forward to being your age.
And he sees
And then
boobs.
sees who's in the
there's so many
passenger
things are
seat,
going.
and then sees who's in the passenger seat and runs into the bathroom.
Yeah.
Don't come in.
I think for me, the 10-year-old me would see me now and be like, wow, we got kind of big. That's one, because I was a
for
little
sure.
bit skinnier kid back then. And then he would just say, yeah, you're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Legitimately, that's what I thought. And not to get too down the rabbit hole here, but I got the opportunity to write an email the other day in regards to seeing what I did over the course of my email, like as if I told this to somebody who should know but never knew. And yeah, I think 10-year-old me would read that email and say, yeah, you know what? You're pretty cool.
Sweet. That was a bonus question.
There were a couple pretty cool paragraphs.
Hey, so what is a sport that lazy people play?
A sport that lazy people play. Curling?
Oh,
I keep saying we should do that as Olympians.
no.
I think we could pull that off.
That takes some leg strength.
But you can do it with a
What?
beer belly.
Yes, and I
Like a
think we can
couch
do that.
potato can do that.
Well, so that's in the
I don't know what
realm.
Roe's doing. Oh, he's
I don't know
sweeping.
either.
Okay, he's sweeping. Okay,
He's sweeping.
Okay,
That
Is
was
that what he's doing? Sweeping?
good. Yeah.
that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
So
Both
Mine
sides.
was-
He's sweeping both sides.
sides, yeah.
hey,
Shake weight.
skiing, that a boy. Been
I was-
there.
I was
I
sweeping.
mean, I've seen that before.
Sweeping.
I was
Don't come in. Sweeping.
I was cleaning my room, Mom.
Mine was in that realm. I was gonna.
It's cleaning something.
I'm trying to push through this. I am. I'm trying to get us further down this path. I was gonna say shuffleboard.
Okay. All right. That works. It's right along the same lines
Right.
of curling.
Not a whole lot of movement though.
No. Yeah.
I mean,
You know, there's a lot of people in Atlanta that play cornhole.
Okay. There you go.
have
Have you
Absolutely.
seen like the national
Yeah.
championships
Yeah.
on television?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had ESPN, the Ocho.
You see,
They'll
yeah,
put them
you
on
can
all the
see
time.
300
man.
pounders, 300 pounders doing that.
Oh yeah. 'Cause you
You
don't
know,
have to move.
you know, fat fuckers do darts too, professional darts.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You can be lazy and play darts.
Yeah, you could. Ro, we're waiting for you.
it's kind of a lazy answer, but I mean, you don't really. Ping pong's a lazy sport.
No, bro.
That's just
Bro,
those
yeah.
Olympians that you're seeing that are going like crazy. But if you're just
Yeah.
playing, ping pong's lazy. You're on a table. You don't even have to move. Let's be honest. You just swing a little paddle. Bing.
But like at
You're not
the,
lying.
there's a top to that. There's an elite level to that.
Well, sure, and there is to curling as well.
Not
And to
shuffleboard. No,
There's an elite level to shuffleboard.
No.
Sure, there is.
you can only put you're just pushing.
We're at
something
Arbor
with a
Oaks.
stick.
Assisted living facility.
Century Village.
Yeah.
Kings Point.
Yep.
They're highly
Yep.
competitive over there.
Yeah,
Russ.
they are. They'll bet you their social security check against yours,
They
baby.
certainly
They
will.
mean business. Yeah, they
Pink
will.
slips to their front door.
Yeah, they'll bet you their Medicare Advantage plan
They
against
got
the other
that.
ones. Yeah.
They got the what are the things they carry around, the AFib? What are those things, bro?
Defib
Oh.
pads.
What those
the
things they carry around
oxygen
in the box.
containers.
The AED. The
Yeah,
oxygen,
those
like what?
things.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They bring those. They
things.
put them right next to the
Yeah.
right next to the court
Sure.
there.
All right.
What about pool? Like billiards?
Oh,
There
that's
you
a
go.
good
kind
one
of a
too.
lazy
That's a good
person
one.
sport,
That's
right?
a good one.
Yeah, it's just a skill
Because
sport.
you could be
Fats-
really good at it
Wasn't
and still be a
Fats
fat
Domino
ass.
a
And
great?
really fat.
Thank
though.
you.
Fats
His name,
Domino.
His name
His
was
name
Fats.
was Fats.
Yes.
Was he fat though?
I believe. Well,
I think it
I don't
benefits
thi-
you too, because if you have a
Really
lot of
wasn't.
fat, you can just like rest it on the
You can
table.
kinda
and
just
just
rest
yeah.
yourself
You think
there.
he was really
It
skinny?
does. I don't know. It
You know, if
does
you're
help.
skinny, you got to lean more.
Yeah.
You got a lot more to go wrong. I mean,
A lot
like,
more,
listen,
you
too,
got to use a lot more core.
so many more injuries when we have become, like, just think about that. Ozzie Guillen famously said, "You can't pull fat." All these guys
First
get
of all,
hurt.
I'm not sure why we're talking about Fats Domino in terms of pool when he was a fucking pianist and a singer.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I don't know where that all came from.
No, there was somebody. Who was the
I
famous?
thought there was a Fats pool player.
There
Who
was a
it?
fat pool
What if
player.
he played
Hold
pool
on,
too?
Fats pool player. Hold on, I gotta Google
Ask
this
if
now.
Fats
What about
Domino
the
played
Black Widow.
pool.
Look her up. She wasn't fat.
Minnesota Fats. There
That's
we
who we
go.
were thinking.
That's
of.
it.
Minnesota Fats. And
Was he
yes,
fat?
he was fat. Yes, he was.
I knew there was a fat ass that played pool. I knew
The
it.
Black Widow. Who was the
Yes,
so
he
Black
was
Widow?
definitive.
fat.
I love
Leslie
that.
Chang or something?
Minnesota Fats, and yes,
Oh
he
yes,
was fat.
the Black
Yes, he
Widow.
was fat.
The Black,
Black
Widow.
Widow. What was her name?
I forgot, but she
Chang?
was.
Oh,
She got like
yeah.
a. She was
Sonia
terminally.
something?
She had Sonia something. Is she
Yeah.
still alive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was always her and that
She
was
Allison
sick, I
Fisher,
know.
right? With that was her,
Yes,
Allison Fisher.
Allison
Yes.
Fisher. Yes, the
pull.
blonde chick.
Oh my god, it just came
What
out
a
of the
pull.
third
Allison
dimension.
Fisher, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Those two
Shooting,
always like faced off. That would have been a
Yes.
crazy threesome.
I'm curious. Oh,
Yeah, Jeanette Lee is the Black Widow.
Jeanette Lee.
Jeanette
Yes.
Lee.
Jeanette
Always wore all
She's
black.
53.
Yeah.
All black.
Wow.
Yeah.
she can't play. I don't think
She's
Why not?
something is yeah,
she's got a back issue. I think.
some there's a medical
See,
issue.
she should have
yeah.
been fat, and then
She's
she would have
had-
been
I
fat. She
know.
would have had a
Put
back
some weight
issue.
on.
I know.
Just lean on the table there,
5'8"
sweetheart.
actually.
Just lean on the table.
She has ovarian cancer, but I don't think.
Aw.
Yeah, had back surgery. Yeah, she had back. Yeah, she had scoliosis
Something,
when
but
she
she
was a
doesn't play
kid.
anymore. Yeah.
when she was a kid. 13, she had back surgery. Isn't that crazy?
Listen, I remember when ESPN would show the pool tournaments, dude.
Oh
and
my
she would wear that
gosh.
full black outfit.
Yes.
And it was
Yeah.
fucking insane.
And I think she
Sure
had
ass
the
up.
little like Darth Vader like hand mitt too. I
Yeah,
think she had
correct,
something on her
yeah.
hand too.
yeah, like a little it was fucking awesome. She
Oh,
was the
here's
shit.
here's the messed up part here, Ro. Allison Fisher, 100% right, right?
Mhm.
The blonde hair.
Mhm.
She was English, and
Oh,
she
yeah.
rarely smiled. You want to know why?
Why? Because she's English.
Yeah,
Fucking teeth.
teeth
the Eng-
so jacked up.
The Inglaterra.
They're so jacked up.
They really are.
I
Oh
mean,
my
why
God.
did that? What I don't understand is that like a is
That's
that
the thing?
are they prideful with that?
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
remember
they,
the Austin
they enjoy
Powers.
having the most fucked up
spoof.
teeth of all their friends.
Just don't believe in modern dentistry
Mm.
over there. That's why we had to break away.
So
and you know somebody.
You mentioned Allison Fisher, and I immediately thought of Amy Fisher, the Long Island Lolita.
And do you realize
That's a
that
whole nother- yeah.
somebody,
That's, we can go down that road too if you want.
a country
I bet
celebrates
there's a
its
lot of people
independence
doing
from
stuff
England every
during
3
the week
days?
this week that know Amy Fisher. What?
Sure. Somebody celebrates their independence from England every 3 days.
Oh yeah,
You look it up.
country wise.
Yep.
What are you talking
country,
about?
a country like every third day celebrates an average.
So there was
of
like
every third day.
100 different
100 countries under
colonies or
England?
whatever.
Mhm.
Interesting. All right,
Who's the king of Canada?
Yeah, same one.
Charles.
Charles. He's the king of
Mhm.
Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't understand that.
And that's Fidel
Yeah.
Castro's son.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Is that true? Who
Yeah, why
runs
not?
Cuba now?
I don't know.
Is it a Castro?
No, I think isn't it the brother?
China.
Raul?
Yeah, Raul Castro, the younger
So
brother.
he's still in charge?
yeah, he's like
China.
85 though. Yeah, he's still in charge.
China.
China runs
China,
Cuba?
China,
China.
China. All right, what are we naming this thing, kids?
China
Oh
runs
my
Cuba.
goodness. So
Yeah,
many
can't do that.
options.
Can't do that.
Yeah,
All
so we
right.
got-
Pass the idiot sombrero, which I enjoyed. What else? Oh, smell the cup at halftime. The lottery is chair sniffing. I want my $100, which I enjoyed very much. I was cleaning my room, Mom. You can't put running boards on a Porsche. A lot of random ones. Yeah.
All right, what are you guys thinking?
Running boards on a Porsche. Sounds funny.
Yeah. I also enjoyed the idiot sombrero too. Made me laugh. And I want my $100.
Yeah, I want my $100 too. I like.
Yeah,
I
do
want my
want
$100.
$100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good there.
There you go.
Well, my
Dinner's
$100
pick.
bucks.
We didn't
All right.
get any
And that was 5
Frank
questions.
meltdown today.
Why was it? Was I supposed to have a meltdown?
No.
He's okay. Mets are 2 games back in the wild card. He's hanging in there.
Okay. Very good for Frank the Tank.
Wait
right, then,
until
we
the
will,
Dolphins play.
So listen, man. Yeah, right. So listen, we've
September's
got
going to be a bitch for that guy.
Next week will be the preview show for Canes Gators.
Oh.
And then remember, we will get into recap show on the weekend. Sunday morning, Sunday morning will be a recap show. So that's what's going to be going down next week. So the off season's over. We're back, people.
Oh my goodness, we made it.
We made it.
We made it another off season. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, I got to pop the cork like the 70-something Dolphins do every time. You know, they undefeated champs, bro.
No more 5 questions until January.
Hiatus. It's right after Nob Hill.
There we go, baby. All right. As always.
After Nob Hill.
He's not wrong.
Hold on, new show title.
That's such a
New show title.
South Florida
You
reference, man.
You gotta change it.
If you don't live in South Florida, you missed that by a mile, dude. You're on Pembroke Pines. You have no clue.
Yeah, you went a little too far south, buddy.
You're on Sunrise. Turn around.
I don't even know what was.
Oh God!
I just heard it.
Hiatus.
It's just low hanging fruit. I'm like, it's hiatus right after Nob Hill.
Right after Nob Hill. That's the new show title. Yeah.
All right.
$100 is out. That
$100
might be
is
the
out.
first time we've ever done that. That's pretty
Hiatus
good.
after Nob Hill.
Holy shit.
As always, go Canes.
Change.